Hardleg, they're gonna play a lot of games. It's Legsplay. Well, howdy, strangers, and welcome to Legsplay. I'm Hardleg Joe, coming at you today with some Minecraft, some single-player Minecraft. Gonna be honest, I have no idea if this will be interesting or not. I resisted playing Minecraft for the longest time because the way I play it I feel is really boring. I'm a very quiet, solitudinous kind of man. Solitudinous is a word, right? I think that's a word. And I didn't think that watching me play Minecraft would be interesting. And then a few months ago, I played it with my friends, and it's been one of the most popular series on this channel, but I didn't quite enjoy it. I don't really like playing Minecraft with friends. I don't like socializing with people. To me, Minecraft is best when you're a lone explorer in a lonely world. And I eventually got tired of sort of having to compete and keep up with everyone else. I just want to kind of do my own thing, you know? And I didn't think that would work, but PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye and all these other people have been making solo Minecraft series lately. So I figured, what the hell, I'd give it a try this out, see if I can make it work, and you can let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this. So we're going to go in the single player, we're going to start a new world. I'm going to call it just Hardleg World. And let's see, we're going to create new world, and for, oh, I guess that's, yeah, Hardleg world. Okay. More world options. And I know you can put in a random seed for stuff, and I'm going to try, I wrote this down after thinking of it for a moment. Hardleg's World of Quiet Solitude, which might be a good title for the episode, I don't know. Also, apparently they have bonus chests for this. You could turn them on or off. They'll spawn one near you that has like a couple starting ingredients. I'm gonna try it and just see. Just might speed things up a little bit. Also, normally I wouldn't allow cheats. I'm gonna turn them on here just in case something happens and I need to like fix the world, or maybe I get caught like in a glitch or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to use them though. I'm a real big fan of the survival mode. I feel like playing in creative is just, there's just no point to it. Because when you can do anything, there's no sense of accomplishment, really. At least not unless you build something super fancy, and I'm not going to be building anything super fancy anyway. I always really liked kind of like stark geometric designs, and then like the natural designs that Minecraft itself made. That's what makes me kind of different from most people, I think, who play this, and also kind of what I think makes me boring. There's all these people who make these big mansions with all these bells and whistles and stuff on that, and usually I don't do that kind of stuff, because it feels weird to, like, make like a bathroom, or, like, different rooms in your house, when they don't really serve any purpose. But we'll see. I'm open to suggestions on this, because it's gonna be a solo series, because it's just gonna be, like, hopefully it'll be out pretty quickly. I might be able to get some responses from you guys and actually react to it. That was kind of the problem with the multiplayer Minecraft series I did. Is just that in order to get everyone together, it kind of took a while. There were like weeks between recording sessions, and I had to get stuff. This, I could just like throw this together or wherever. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna start off. I still have my Sans outfit on here. I couldn't think of anything unique for a skin. Sans is just the first kind of meme-y thing that I think of, so went ahead and did that. There we go. Let's make a bowl, crafting table, plop. Sticks. Let's get some sticks in here, and then, no, let's get ourselves a shovel, and a pickaxe, and an axe. And I guess I could make a sword. I don't really plan to fight any... Yeah, I don't need a wooden sword. I don't plan to fight anything. We're good. Let's just pick this up. Bump-a-dump-a-dump. And like a lot of these newer people who are playing Minecraft for the first time in a while, I'm not exactly sure on things. That was another interesting thing that had to do with the last series I was in. The multiplayer series. Was Stoic Steve, who's just like a genius at building things and a great engineer. And I think he should have his own, like, I would really love to see his own solo series where he could just take the world and do whatever he wants and not be constrained by me or anyone else. because he could just build amazing things and he looks up stuff. I'm more of like an explorer type person. I just kind of like to, you know, exist in the world and find stuff and figure it out kind of on my own. So I never, like, figured out a whole lot of the mechanics of Minecraft. I'm just sort of running around doing things. I see a mountain. I'm going to head towards the mountain. Gotta build our first home. I always like to build into mountains. And there's a floating block. That's interesting. Yeah, I tried to go up to see if I could find that chest, because they're like, there's a starter chest around here somewhere, but couldn't find it. Completely lost track of what I was talking about there. That's fine. We got some mushrooms here. That's neat. Oh yeah, that was my point, was just like, I don't really know exactly what I'm... Okay, well that doesn't work. Shovel? No. I got mushroom. Do you need, like, silk touch to pick up these blocks? Can I just not... Okay, I'll just pick up... That's fine. Well, I'll just not destroy any of those then. But, yeah, I just kind of like to explore, figure things out at my own pace. Although, in this case, because this is one-on-one, I want to do it a little bit more fan interaction. If I'm doing something wrong, or if I'm doing something stupid, or if there's better ways to do things, you could tell me down in the comments. I'm really looking for suggestions from the comments. You can help guide me in the direction that I need to go. I think that'll be a lot more fun than just sort of like reading it up on the wiki and figuring it out. I'll explore at my own pace, but then also have suggestions from you all. At least assuming this first episode does well. It'll really be hard to say, because, especially this first episode, first couple episodes, whenever you get started in Minecraft, it's all just sort of like maintenance. Getting things ready so that you can do other things. I'm just chopping down trees along the way. There doesn't seem to be... Oh, there's a whole bunch of them up here. Okay. Nice. Oh, hey. And some coal right off the bat. And I should probably get some cobblestone while I'm at it, so that I can make better equipment here. But cobblestone and coal, that's a good way. Oh, okay. Didn't explode for a second there. Wooden pickaxe. So weak. So much time. I'm like, I'll just skip ahead to when I'm done with this, but it's been like, it feels like forever. When you're alone, the silence can be really deadening. But I'm used to recording myself. If you don't know, I have a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. That's where most of the people probably know me from. I'll be curious to know if any new people come on because of this. I can't imagine they would. Oh hey, a floating box of mystery. Hardleg will remember that. And they've got this weird... did they change the way the andesite or whatever it is looks? Yeah, that's just diorite. Huh. I guess they changed the texture since I last played, like, 4 months ago. Nice little water. Nice little thing. And, yeah, I'm thinking this. This looks like a big, sturdy, mountainous place. Oops. Fell down there. I think this seems like a good place to make my home. Yes, yes, right into the side of a mountain. Yeah, up here on this ledge. I think. Yeah, that looks... No, just right in front. Just right here in the center. We'll slowly craft this over time. Just take a good look at this now. Remember how it was in the before times, what this natural mountain looked like. Because eventually, there'll be a lot more stuff there, assuming this series continues. I should probably have more confidence. I should just pretend like, yeah, we're doing this. But that's just not what kind of guy I am. I like to... What's happened to my world? Alright, well that's unfortunate. At least hopefully time hasn't passed. There we go, all caught up-ish. But yeah, the game does slow down a little bit. I think the visuals shouldn't be too bad. But I tried to get, I forget what it's called. There's some kind of, like, common app that everyone seems to use that makes Minecraft just run, like, infinitely better. And for whatever reason, I can't get it to work on my end. There's some weird thing where I go to install it and it's just sort of, like, grayed out. And I tried looking it up online, and no one seems to be having the same problem I am. So, I don't know. Either way, we got doors. Doors are here. Doors are going right there. This is our home. This hole was made for me, and now it's mine. What should we name this place? Everything needs to have a name. I'm probably not gonna get a dog, so I gotta name the things that I have in my life. Let's call it the observatory. Sure, why not? It may not be fancy, but it's mine. What am I observing? Well, you're observing me, so it kind of works that way. Well, let's just expand this out a little bit. I should probably actually, I could do that at night. This is my first day, so I should spend my time getting as much wood as possible, because I can't yet afford to make torches everywhere and just, like, fill everything up. So going out at nighttime is going to be spooky. I don't like going out at nighttime. I don't like to be outside in general. It's weird, I said earlier that I was explorer, but if you saw the last series, you know that I mostly like to explore underground. I'm a big fan of making tunnels and stuff. I'm gonna see if I can break out of that a little bit. Try to break that habit and go exploring more. I think the thing is, when I'm underground, it's a lot easier for me to, like, remember where I am. I have pretty detailed maps of all the places I explore, where even if I go back to them, like, weeks later, I can still kind of remember how all the tunnels go. I think partially because I dig them out, but even, like, natural caves and stuff, I never had a problem, like, navigating. But when it comes to outdoors, I feel like I get lost really easily. So I'm always kind of afraid of, like, if I move away from my house, I'll never find my way back. And then Steve would always tell me, like, you know, you just gotta press, there's some button you can look at your coordinates. He's like, and just know that, remember where your coordinates are. I'm like, that's cheating. I guess it's not cheating, because it is part of the game, but I don't know, something about it just doesn't feel right to me. Oh hey, my axe is gone. Alright, let's go make some better equipment. I guess I should go ahead and let's just level some of this playing field off a bit. Get some more cobblestone. Oh. There's a little tunnel. Okay, well, never mind. Fuck that. Let's just go. Trees into boxes. So many boxes. Boxes into sticks. So many goddamn sticks. And let the building begin. There we go. I got all sorts of things now. These first 3 zones, pretty much just like the shovel axe pick zones as far as I'm concerned. At least for the first, like, part of the game. Up until you get to the point where you can do enchanting and everything and get your pickaxes working great. I know, that was another thing, is like, last time I got kind of used to, Steve had like a villager farm, and he just had a way to get like everything you wanted for enchanting, and so you could really easily make all these things. And I don't know, it's weird that I brought up PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye before. I know they're making Minecraft series, but I haven't really watched them, because again, I don't really find it all that I find it fun to play, it's a great game, but I never really understood, like, wanting to watch people play it. Which is why I was kind of reluctant to do that. You never want to do something where you're like, well, I don't find watching it fun, so why would other people find watching it fun? But the older I get, the more I learn it's better to just do things and let people tell you if they want it or not. Sometimes people like stuff and you might not expect it. Delicious apples, hey. But yeah, I know that that PewDiePie has been working on, like, making a villager farm to get all that stuff. So I guess that seems like a natural thing that you would do. But that's another thing that seems like, that just seems sort of like you're, breaking the mechanics. Like, you're supposed to be surviving in this world. You're supposed to be sort of like role-playing. You're in the Minecraft world, a lone straggler in this quiet, abandoned landscape. What will you do? And it's like, well, I am dragging villagers out of their area and tricking the game into thinking this is their home. And it's like, that doesn't feel... That feels almost like a glitch or something. Like something the game's not supposed to do that you're tricking it into doing. I should probably have not used all my coal to make torches, but that's fine. I won't spend a night quiet. There's more coal, like, literally right here. We're good. But yeah, you'll have to tell me how you feel about that in the comments. And I guess in general I should say, because already I feel like in this Let's Play I've said a lot of things about my good friend Steve and the way he plays Minecraft, and you might get the impression that, like, I don't like Steve or something, but no, Steve is a great guy, and I have no problem with how he's playing the game. It's just not the way I would play it. It's not the way I go into this. I like to just play it. I like to play games by their own rules. Or not by their own rules. Yeah, I guess by their own rules. By their own conceits. It's sort of like, the idea of the game is you're a traveler in this world, so the idea of tricking the AI into doing something that maybe it wasn't designed to do doesn't really appeal to me. Especially since there's not, like... It's different if you're playing, like, a fighting game or something, and you find a way to do, like, better combos. Because there, your whole thing is defeating the opponent in the best way possible, and anything that's available to you, because it's a competitive game, kind of feels like, yeah, that's fine. But if you're in an exploring game, I feel like that's sort of against the spirit of it, at least to me. Of course, that's the great thing about Minecraft, is you can play it however the fuck you want it to. If you're the kind of person who likes to get a million mods and just, like, mod the hell out of the game so that it no longer resembles what it used to be, like, go for it. Me, personally, I'm not a mod guy. I've never been into mods. It's just one of those things. I feel kind of like they break the game, almost. Although I know there's mods that aren't meant to. Obviously, there's a mod that should make this run more smoothly and look better, but I can't get it to work. I should find out what that is in between episodes. For now, though, I'm just going to be digging out here, so I'm going to probably skip ahead, especially since I'm getting the hiccups. That's no good for a Let's Play. So I'll skip ahead a little bit, I'll come back when this is done, and I'll also look up, before I started this, because I wasn't exactly sure what I would talk about, I asked the people on my Discord to give me, like, some Q&A topics. What would they like to see me discuss while I'm a lone traveler, a stranger in a strange land? What would you like to hear Hardleg Joe's thoughts on? So I'll look up some of those and see what's going on, see what people want to think. There's something out there. Sounds like a zombie, maybe a creeper, I don't know. I don't want to deal with it. I'm just digging away in my home. And like I said earlier, and like you may have noticed if you saw my last thing, I have this weird sort of dichotomy about me where on the one hand, I really like the natural formations that Minecraft offers. I always build my house. I don't build a house, I dig a house out of a mountain. Because I really like the way that, like, the natural mountains kind of look. It's neat to take that face. But then inside of it, instead of doing anything that would look organic, I have sort of, like, these patterns that I follow. Oh, there goes a pickaxe. Let's just get another one in here. I don't know if that says anything about me, or if it has any importance whatsoever. But it's just one of those weird things I noted about me. This strange fascination between the organic and the inorganic that sort of works so well with Minecraft. A natural world made entirely of perfectly square blocks. Still nighttime out there. I haven't heard any of the creeping sounds. But I'd go ahead and take a look at the different questions that I've asked, or was asked. And starting right off the bat, we have something from Captain Cardsworth, who asks, big nipples or small nipples? Truly, the height of questions. It's everything you ever wanted to know from Hardleg Joe. Honestly, I don't have any strong opinions either way. I guess comment in the comments. It's something I never really thought about. If you, like, asked me, like, your ideal woman, Joe, does she have big nipples or small nipples? I'd be like, I don't know. Is square an option? I think I'd like to see square. I could just be biased because of all the squares everywhere, but Like, I want a girl who's unique and interesting. Or maybe they're talking about nipples that are on you. I don't know. I wonder if the YouTube, like, demonetization bot, like, notices that I said nipples, like, 8 times within, like, a pretty short time frame. And they're just like, oh, I gotta get that I haven't been demonetized yet, so we'll see. Let me just nipple, nip. Nip, 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 nipple. Alright, we've got 10 going that way. I think that's kind of what I want to do. Just pick a random number. We're going for 10. 10 diagonal paths. And then we just sort of have to dig this out. And I looked at the next question. I believe it was, was it trees or rue? Someone. They just said, talk about socioeconomics. Which I'm perfectly fine with talking about, but I'm not sure if other people want to hear about that. I'm not sure if that's what you'd like out of a relaxing Minecraft session. So, I'd say let me know down in the comments. Like, do you want to hear me talk about socioeconomics? Oop, 1 second. Do you want to hear about socioeconomics? And if so, I guess be more specific. Because, I mean, there's so many topics about socioeconomics, you could go all day. I know a little bit about it. I could certainly give my opinion. I'm by no means an expert or anything on it, though. Not sure if I'm an expert on anything except for working the drive-thru fast food and maybe playing Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know. They say you've mastered something after you've done it for 10,000 hours. And between all... well, no, I've probably not played... have I played Yu-Gi-Oh for 10,000 hours? I don't know. Someone will have to add up, like, all the videos I've made. You could probably just, like, straight up count the number of what-a decks and deck build challenges I've made. Assume they're all at least an hour, because some of them are, like, 2 hours and some of them are, like, a half hour. And then see how many hours I've played Yu-Gi-Oh, like, on camera, and then just, like, double that. Actually, triple it, because I test for, like, 6 hours every week for every deck, at least. So yeah, I guess, yeah, septuple it. Septuple that number and see if it equals 10,000. If so, I'm a master of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've mastered the game. It has nothing to do with how quality-wise. It just has to do with how well do you know the game. Is it daylight? It's pretty much daylight. I'm gonna get to go outside soon. Yay! Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, by the way, the next question, someone says, the latest thing of... oh, hello, Mr. Creeper. I'm not liking that. Go away from me, please. This is my house, and I'm in it. But yeah, someone asked, they're like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, the latest thing, is ending pretty soon. What do you think the next Master Rule will be? And again, I'm still uncertain how much of my fan base here knows about Yu-Gi-Oh! Or even cares about Yu-Gi-Oh! Obviously, a lot of them, it's kind of... well, here, 1 second. Let me make a sword. I'm gonna make a dang old sword. Get a swordy-do. Stick. No, that's a shovel. There we go. 1 iron sword. Hold the mustard. Yeah, I'm not sure how many of my fans here know about Yu-Gi-Oh! I assume most of them, but at the same time, there's always a chance that there are ones who don't. And there's also a chance that I have fans here who, like, they used to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, but they don't anymore. That actually seems to be the running theme, at least on, like, the Patreon, is that I have a lot of people who are fans of mine who get into me because they find me on Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that's the most popular channel. And then eventually they fall out of Yu-Gi-Oh! But they still like listening to me talk about stuff, so they then come over to the Legsplay channel and start watching me do stuff there. And I'm not sure if those people are like, oh yes, I like to still keep up on what's going on in Yu-Gi-Oh! Ooh. Someone just walked upstairs and it creaked the ceiling, and it sounded like a hiss behind me, just ever so slightly. Go away. And... go away. No, don't explode. No explosion zone here. Ooh, backpedaling is dangerous. Backpedaling is very dangerous. Okay, I'm on an empty zone. I got this. We can get this. We're gonna get our first gunpowder right here. Take this, Jacob! You're irrelevant! Hey, I'm a monster hunter. We got our first gunpowder. I'm not sure what I could use that for. Probably, like, something, man. Everything's got a use for, like, something. Let me put my trees away, and let's get some cobblestone. Put that in there. Put that. Yeah, we brought 26 cobblestones, probably enough. And let's just go out. Let's explore a little bit more. Obviously, I know that, like, in front of me there's more trees and stuff, but let's see what's behind our house. Also, let's mark our house. I like using torches to mark things. And let's just leave some every little while so we know where we're going. Go around. Is that a lava waterfall? Saw something red. Oh, hey. Well, this mountain's not as huge as I thought. It does go back kind of far. But not entirely far. Oh, hey, some more coal. Let's just dig that up while it's still useful to me. But yeah, you'll have to comment if you want to hear me talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. Like socioeconomics, I can imagine some people who were like, I already hear you talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! All the time, or I left the Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel because I didn't want to hear about Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore, so the prospect of talking about it more here upsets me. So let me know, because I can do either one. I'm here to entertain you guys. This is a business. This is a job. Okay, we got more mushroom trees. You have to tell me also, is that how can you get silk touch stuff? I'd like to build stuff out of the mushrooms. They look neat. I like red. The human torch is red. Oh, hey, and we got a big flat gray mushroomy thing. Nice kind of swamp. Yeah, it looks like swamp over there. Swampy lake. That looks like a huge mushroom unless it's on top of a hill. And yeah, we've got a lava waterfall just right over here. The chance of me falling into lava already really high. Ah, let's just pick a flower there. There we go. We'll put that on top of a grave like a Spanish gentleman. And some kind of cavey-do. We'll have to see. Well, it's just another torch. And go clear out some of these trees. Looks like this whole region's just nothing but mountains. Mountains and lava! Lots of outdoor lava piles. Very dangerous. Not sure if I should leave be or try to form into something. Make a giant skull fortress with lava pouring out of the eyes. Seems awfully dangerous. I'm not a dangerous guy by nature. I'm willing to take risks, but I don't want to risk getting caught on fire just because I wanted lava coming out of my skull fortress eyes. Especially if it's like right near the front, because then you get to fighting stuff outside of your fortress, and you know, you start backpedaling and you backpedal right into the lava tears. No one wants that. Oh, let's see. Now let's just go check this out a little bit more. Get some wood along the way. That's our main goal again today, is just collecting more wood. Day 2. Still no signs of life, except for that thing I killed. Oh, and there's a sheep. Hello, sheep. I don't know how to capture you. I need wheat. I need to start a farm of some kind. I guess that should be my next thing. How are you, sheep? I don't need food yet, and I have an apple and some mushrooms. Probably be best to leave this sheep alone and I can come back and breed it. I'm gonna name you Carl, after the llamas with hats. If I ever find a llama, I'll have to name it after a famous sheep. No, that's fine. I didn't want that tree to not exist anyway. I guess that makes you, whatever Carl's friend was called. But Carl! Lenny. Lenny and Carl. There we go. Don't tell me those aren't those llamas. I believe they're the llamas. Oh, hey, I've got a nice little waterfall in my backyard. That's neat. More caves. Some grass. There's a whole bunch of, hey, black sheep. Black sheep's name is Metric. Comment in the comments if you know why. It's apparently a popular thing to do, is just name stuff, and I've never really thought it was all that, It's something I never would have considered doing myself, to be honest. Grass? No. So I need grass to get seeds. And I think I could just destroy it regularly, or do I need a hoe? I think I might need a hoe. Either that or grass is rare. Yeah, I think I need a hoe. Do I have enough wood to build another thing? Yes, I do. Let's just build a box right out here instead of going all the way home. And let's make a little hoe real quick. Could make it out of wood. It doesn't seem to make much of a difference. Yeah, I'll just leave that there. Let's go hoeing around. Let's just do our best Santa impression. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Xmas. Hey, I got a seed. Okay, so I think I did need a hoe. I don't know, I can't tell. The animation for destroying the leaves with the hoe isn't any... Oh yeah, that's definitely the hoe. Either that or I just got really unlucky with that first set and really lucky with this set of grass. Weird that grass drops wheat seeds. I'm gonna assume that's Lenny still. Hashtag not all sheep. I actually don't know what the original hashtag for that is or what it means. Oh hey, I've got some snow right here. Is snow useful for anything? I don't know, I think I gotta use a shovel for that. Yeah, snowballs! You can build snow with it! In case, you know, you wanted snow. Oh, I need my shovel. My wooden shovel finally broke. There we go. At least I have snowballs I can throw at the creepers now. Let's just get more seeds while we're up here. Seeds and snow! This is the S episode. It's also the first episode still. I shouldn't be trying to rename it. I've also been considering how long I should possibly go with this. Normally my episodes are like 40 minutes because I'm just like maximum quality. Well, if you're unfamiliar, if you're kind of new to the channel, I used to do 10-minute Legsplays every single day. But editing 5 episodes is really time consuming, especially considering I don't get that many views on these. So I eventually now was like, how about I just do 2 a week, but I make them like 45 minutes long. Which is actually, I believe, more content, but it's easier to edit because I don't have to like stop and render and then re-go again and add in all the stuff and upload 5 different videos. This is a nice mountain. I like this mountain. Should probably name the mountain down in the comments. Give upvotes if you find a mountain that you think is cool. What is the name of the mountain that the observatory is in? You let me know. And I completely forgot what I was talking about because I got... Oh yeah, the different times. So yeah, I started doing the 40-minute episodes, mostly just because I was like, oh, you need to get more time for what you're worth. But I'm not sure if 40 minutes is actually, like, a good time for an episode. Maybe you would prefer half-an-hour episodes, maybe just nice 20-minute episodes. It's one of those things like, oh hey, a pig. Captain Oinkers I shall call you. And you'll be delicious. Rip in the chat for Captain Oinkers. We hardly knew ye. But I needed that ham. I mean, I guess I didn't need a ham, but I might have needed it. Oh, hey, a spooky cave. Ow. Now we might need that ham. Let's see. Let's put a little dirt here, just And already I'm... Yep, nope. I'm just gonna nope the fuck out. I don't have a bow yet, or even a really good sword. Yeah, that's just a... Oh, hey, pumpkins. And a giant crevasse. Just what I always wanted, and a zombu. Shouldn't you be burning out in the sunlight, zombu? This doesn't seem like a place for you. I'm just going to ignore you and chop down this tree. Hup, and a hoe. And one of these too. Oh. Oh, the sun is going down. Yeah, I seem to have spawned right in the middle of a whole bunch. There's like mountains here, and then over here is more of like a forest. You could see where the tall trees become the regular-looking trees. And then, like, over there's a swamp. I'm just, like, in a whole bunch of... I'm just in a big biome sandwich, and I have no idea what any of them mean. Pumpkin? Nope, that's not how you claim a pumpkin. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, it is. The game just fucked over for a second. We're fine. Okay, I'm gonna get head of the house, but I'm gonna take some pumpkins. I don't know if you can eat pumpkins. I might need them. Oh, hey, and some sugar cane, too. Let's just grab that while we're out shopping, shall we? Haha! Ho-ho! I can't carry anymore. I don't need that many snowballs. We're fine. Okay. It is getting awfully dark. Torches, please. Torch. Torch. And... a torch. What you be thinking about doing one of those torches? Yes. And maybe a torch. Yes. Torch. 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 Torches everywhere. Torches just as far as the eye could see eventually. There we go. Let's just make it so we can see outside of our house, and hopefully nothing spooky can sneak up on us. I don't want to be snuck up by some spooky things. Back into our humble abode. And it looks like already gonna be needing... okay. So these snowballs I don't need. That I could do something with later, and that, and what's left of whatever his name was, Mr. Pork something, Chop'ems. Fuck, I don't know. Just some random pig. It's gonna be all these people in the chat, like, justice for Mr. Porkums! Oh, and I need food now. Alright, well, I've got to start a farm tomorrow. Unless I do an indoor farm? I don't know, maybe there'll be room in my house for an indoor farm. Hard to say, I do like to do things indoors if I can help it. That's using an axe on stone. Alrighty then. So let's just continue digging around. I think I'll skip ahead again. Maybe I'll go look at those questions after a minute. But I'm just going to take a short thing. We'll be back in a second. Alright. We return to the land of the thunder of down under something. I don't know. 0 time has passed for you. It's been a little bit for me. We made it. I got my 10 squares on either side. I want this to be symmetrical. So, like, this one has 6 going across. So I'm going to do the same over here. And just make this, like, 6 spaces across. And then I'm going to go back in. And it's just going to... I'm going to have a big diamond home. The observatory is going to... oh, hey. It's granite. Or, not granite. What's it called? Something. It's certainly called something, that's for sure. Gravel. I knew it had a G in it. That's neat. I could maybe get some flint, maybe build some bow and arrows and stuff like that. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. Maybe some sort of weird spooky skeleton will slide down from this one of these days. I'll have to fill in the roof at this point. There we go. Oh, hey, I got my first piece of flint and steel. And let's just go ahead and dig some of this out while we can. Hollowing out the inside of Mount Nameless, as it is so far. Nameless Jameless? Possibly. That could be a name for it. Hopefully you've already typed a name into the chat. And let's see, I think to wrap up this episode, the last thing people told me to talk about was a WoW Classic. Which, at the time of recording, I think just came out like yesterday or today or something. I don't know, I actually don't keep up with WoW. But they're like, Joe, if you talk about WoW Classic, you could put it in the thumbnail, maybe even the title. I could even, like, talk about Harumared, who you may know as better as the Dual Logs. He's a Yugi tuber, but he's also a big WoW tuber, which doesn't have as nearly a nice of a ring as Yugi tuber does. I'm like, hey, I talked about him. I could be like, featuring him. Maybe I can get a quote from him. Just put it in the video. He seems like that kind of guy who would like that. Joe, if you manage to get one from him, put it in now.
Hello, people on Joe's channel. I have been asked to talk about classic WoW related things. So, what's more classic WoW related than a joke about a person with an orange head? So, one day, a guy is walking down a street, and he notices a man with an orange head. And he walks up to him and says, "Excuse me for asking this, sir, but I'm very curious. Why do you have an orange head?" And the guy replies, "Oh, well, funny story about that. One day I was stranded on an island and I came across a genie lamp. So I rubbed the lamp and a genie came out and he's like, 'You have 3 wishes.' So I was like, okay. So for the first wish, I wished for millions of dollars and he gave it to me. Second wish, I wished for a gorgeous wife. So the guy's like, oh, so what was your third wish?" And so the man replies, well, for my third wish, I wished for an orange head.
Well, ain't that something? Hopefully it wasn't super long or super short or something, and then there was just an awkward silence. But thank you, Haru. You're the best. He's probably... I'm not sure if I would call him like a friend, because I don't actually know him all that well. His face is still a mystery to me, but he's definitely one of the more supportive, like, YouTubers I know. I talk to him more about, like, YouTube stuff than pretty much anyone else. 3, 4, 5. Okay, one more over. Very nice guy. Very jovial. I think we tried to have him on this once. Like, we invited him to the Minecraft server, but then all he did was went to my friend Steve's house and just started building a bridge over his house. And he's like, I think he's trying to troll us. I don't know. Steve's not, like, easily trolled. He's just like, excuse me. If you could stop that, I would appreciate it. Here are some other alternatives, and it wasn't very fun or exciting or anything. Much like most of this, I'm just gonna fill this in for now. I might come back and open up the roof or something into something or something. I don't know, man. I have no plan for this. I just start making geometric patterns, and then I see what happens. I've been trying to plan out. Normally, I like to make this like a room where I put all my... Yeah, usually I make a room full of chests where I put everything. So it'll be... I'm trying to think of how to do that. Last time it wasn't the most optimal, and times I've done it in the past, so I'll have to think and plan that out. Either way, it's the dawn of a brand new day. The observatory has been begun. The begun of observatory is become. Or something, I don't know. Either way, I asked a lot of questions. Answer all of them. Show the comments what kind of fan you are if you enjoy everything. I'm gonna start a farm, and next time on Legsplay, hot farming action, I guess. Hashtag only farmer stuff? I don't know. I don't know how to end these things. Is that lava? Comment in the comments if you comment in the comments. Comment in the comments if you comment in the comments.